We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G, live in the flesh. No more laptop issues. No more camera issues. We are ready to rock. Brand new fucking $2 million MacBook Pro. I don't know how they get away charging what they're charging for this shit. Apologize for yesterday to fucking laptop shit right before the show. No audio. Audio, no visual. But today you get to see this beautiful fucking face. So we're going to smack it. The second most beautiful face on the show, Evan Hand. How you doing, my friend? How'd you know it was you? You tilted your head.
I mean, I'm good like that.
Are you conceding second place, or did you just know you're better looking than these two mooks?
I would say the latter.
Okay, yeah, because I actually know a girl who actually thinks you're pretty cute.
My girlfriend?
I didn't like it. Some girl I was talking to, and she's like, "I watched your show. That one kid's cute." And I was like, "Who, the gay porn '70s mustache guy?" Tried to like shit on you, and she was like, "I like the mustache." I'm like, fuck. So that was it. I told you. So then I told her, I was like, "Oh, he's got a girlfriend. She's beautiful, and they're in love." I just got you right off the list. Right.
Damn right.
Got you right the fuck out of her mind. Bill Rupp, never a threat with the ladies. What up, you fucking Neanderthal? You seem like you're in a cranky mood today.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Hmm?
All right. That's a good start.
It's a little cold here, but...
Yeah, a little cold. Me and Joey are allowed to wear sweatshirts now without getting yelled at. And Mr. Rackets coming in and out with the Bluetooth in the car. You going to be all right for the show?
Yeah, I'm having some kind of reception issues right now. I might need to reconnect real quick.
Yeah, you sound like shit. Get out of here.
Okay, 1 second.
Later, Rackets.
Jeez, great show, Rackets. That's actually the best he's ever done.
Yeah, he was in and out real fast.
Yeah, in and out. We need to make that the new process. Evan, can you write that down going forward? Joey Rackets, 3 seconds at the beginning, and then we kick him out.
3 seconds. Got it.
Got it. All right. So let's get to it, boys and girls. We got a big show today, obviously. We fucking skull-fucked the universe yesterday with our bets. I apologize. I did lose one. It was an Aaron Judge home run. We'll talk about that in a minute. 5-1 yesterday. Bill, you had a good day yesterday. Pretty easy Thursday night football game, I would say. But before we get to that, let's go to any headlines that are running around the news with Evan Hand.
I think we should talk about the Aaron Judge situation we got going on here, and would we dive into the net?
Okay. Do you have a picture, anything we can give them a visual?
Yeah, I got a picture.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's wait for it. All right. Tell me when the picture's up. Rackets coming in hot and sideways.
This phone flips it. This phone flips it all the time now, like Constantino. I don't understand.
Bill, I told you better when he was off.
All right. Pictures going up right now.
All right. Let me know when it's up.
Yep.
All right. Picture is up. I sent this tweet out earlier today. I was watching Aaron Judge's replay of the home run that wasn't, when the cameraman fucking panned up like it was going out of the fucking stadium, and then it gets caught right by the wall. And I was looking at it, and I sent a tweet about 5 days ago, Bill, saying, I really pray that Aaron Judge's 62nd home run lands in the bullpen, right? Like, that would be my favorite thing. Everyone's talking about his home run. What would you do with it? Landing in the bullpen would be immaculate. But then yesterday, when he almost hit it into the black in the Monument Park, Bill, I said, what would you do? So if you're looking at the screen, if you are sitting in that spot, you're that little guy. You like the little guy I made there, Evan?
Yep.
Leave that up. Leave it up. So if you're that little guy that's sitting there and you dive onto the net, okay, that net is built to catch a ball, not a human. There's probably a 30-foot drop from your seat to the concrete. You go down. Bill, do you dive into that net for number 62 if you're sitting in the corner seat?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not an idiot.
You don't like millions of dollars worth of baseballs?
I'm not going to dive to my death.
I mean, you're not going to die. There's a net. It's going to catch.
I'm not lucky enough for the net to hold me.
I mean, even if it doesn't hold you, it should.
It would break. I'd get a broken neck, and then I'd be fucking paralyzed for the rest of my life.
What if you had a good back?
No. I'm not 22 years old anymore. I'm not diving for balls.
All right, Joey Rackets. What about you? Would you be diving into that net? Would you?
Well, why do you hope it goes into the bullpen? What kind of old?
I just want no one to get it. I want
curmudgeonly dick.
I want every fucking asshole there paying fucking thousands of dollars for fucking $100 seats.
You are such a dick.
I want to see if people are going to dive into the bullpen. I want mayhem. So I think I went initially. I said bullpen, Bill. Now I want the net. Now that I'm thinking about this, I want the net. Rackets, do you dive into the net?
Yeah, I'll dive into the net. Unless you do you get arrested for that? Are you gonna end up arrested for that?
Yeah, you do.
All right, so let's dive into it now. Evan, do you dive into the net?
I mean, if I get the ball, then that's going to pay for my attorney fees and my medical bills. So
Yes.
Okay. Well, Evan, I want you to keep an eye on the chat. I'm going to read a couple things. My favorite answer was actually our very own Cubba Bubble, Bill. Kababble came in here, and our soccer guy does a great job with soccer. Actually was a subscriber in the chat. We moved him up to handicapper. He did so good with it. He actually said he would throw his son onto the net because his son is under 60 pounds, and it would make him proud if his son went and got the ball. Rackets, would you throw your youngest son onto the net?
Yes.
Okay. Would too. I think the first thing I've ever read that's actually made me want to have kids, just so I have a human I could throw onto that net.
And he can't get arrested either, so let's go.
Yeah, Zeke's mama said she would jump. I weigh 95 pounds. What can go wrong? To which I responded, you have 2 huge airbags to protect your fall. As we know, Bill Rupp, Zeke's mama rocking the tatés. So she probably has a nice little safe landing there, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think Zeke's mama makes it out alive. The question is, Zeke's mama, do you belly flop into it to make sure to use those?
Question is what do they write on the ball so that everyone knows that that's the ball?
Well, it's they have a hologram on it, so there's a hologram that's monitored, so they'll know it's the ball. So there's multiple questions here, Evan. I want you involved in this also, okay? Because these two don't have brains. One, it's the risk of going in there. Do you think the net holds you? What do you guys think?
No.
No.
No, I probably not. If it's designed to catch balls, it's going to catch balls, not people.
Right. I mean, so it'll slow you down though.
Not by that much, I don't think.
I don't know. I think there's a policy on that. I'm trying to find.
All right.
That if you go into a prohibited area, anything that's taken from that area can't be taken back out.
That was my argument with you on the phone earlier today. I said, now, do you get to keep the ball if you get the ball? If you jump in there and you're not supposed to be in there and you get the ball, do you get to keep the ball?
No, not if there's a policy.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's the bill. You might not even get to keep it. Do you get arrested?
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
Okay, so let's say you're going to get arrested, but you get to keep the ball. Okay, we're going to meet in the middle there. So you get to keep the ball, but you do get arrested. That's worth it, obviously. What are you going to do, put you a night in jail? I did fucking 2 years. It's nothing. You can do a night for $1 million ball. The question is that Bill doesn't have an answer to. Rackets. People need to prepare for success, right? Like if you're going out to get laid tonight, you're married, but if I'm going out to get laid tonight, most guys go out like, oh, I see a girl, I want to fuck her, right? I'm prepared. I got 5D chess going on. I got my apartment cleaned. I got the lights dimmed. I got a stocked alcohol, blow, Adderall, weed, gummies, name a thing, anything you want. Here you go. It's a smorgasbord for sex. It's all ready. Plan for success. No one's planning. They're all talking about what they're going to do after they get the ball. But how are you going to keep the ball, Rackets, if you are the one to get it, whether you're diving into the net or not, and that ball's in your hands and you have 75 Italian Bronx-ridden goons jumping on top of you? What is your plan to keep that ball in your possession?
I think you got to put it down your pants.
Bang!
Well,
Right?
supposedly there's going to be lots of security at the outfield area to break up any type of argument or fight.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a great job. Did you see the guy in McDonald's with the hatchet, Bill?
Yeah.
Did you see the security guard who rolled up? The
No.
65-year-old black woman who walked in and went, yeah, hell no, and fucking turned to, what are security guards going to do when you got fucking the mafia in there fighting each other all roided up? They ain't gonna do shit. That ball lands, there's no security guards there. They're not standing next to your seat. So when that ball lands, you got a fucking melee on top of you before security even gets there. How you going to keep it? Rackets gave the right answer. You put it down your pants.
Go a step further.
Uh-huh.
You keister it.
You stick it in your butt. We called that boofing in prison. You're going to boof it, huh? Bill, you were the butts and nuts guy in prison.
That's not getting inside my ass. That's for sure.
So here's the real thing you do for those of you going to the game and trying to catch the ball. You do what Rackets said, but there's a step before it, preparation. A goal without a plan is a wish. You tape the bottom of your jeans closed. So you go there like you're Zach Morris and Saved by the Bell and Zeke Cavaricci's. Tape the bottom of your jeans closed. When you get the ball, you dump it down your pants, and then you go, where is it? Where is it? I dropped it. And then make everyone keep scrambling, and then you just dip set out like Leonardo DiCaprio and Catch Me If You Can or Ocean's 11 fucking scene. and then boom, you're gone, and then you avoid the security issue too, Rackets.
What if you jump on the net and then like 3 other, 5 other, 10 other people follow you and they're just jumping on the net?
It's gonna look like the goddamn Titanic on that net.
That's what I'm saying. So it's going down, bro.
It's going down. So you need to be first on that net.
Look at the idiots. Look at the idiots that were jumping in the water for bonds. You know, there was hundreds of idiots. So
that's water. I mean, everyone will jump in the water. You're diving on the concrete monuments in this example. Like,
someone's going to get impaled.
I've never seen Greg Louganis do a backflip into a monument, but
the monuments are in the back. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's still concrete down there, so there's still.
No, it's grass. It's grass in Monument Park.
I've been there.
Rose bushes and shit, dude.
It's mostly concrete in there. I've been there a bunch. Ryan does tours.
Yeah, there's a whole grass section.
Well, there's grass in the very front. So if the ball, depending on where you land, if you land on the net, the ball's going to roll towards the fence. You land here, the ball's going to come down and follow you. I think there's a chance, Rackets, if you're the first one in, the ball may land on top of you.
Me?
Because it's going to fucking avalanche right down to where you are.
Unless somebody catches it on their way down.
Yeah, you're laying on your back with like the Notre Dame wide receiver or whatever fucking game that was, fucking in the end zone. All right, so interesting. Bill, does that change your mind? Do you want the ball now or no?
No.
No? How about the fact that even if you dive onto the net and you get hurt really bad, you could probably sue Yankee Stadium for $5 million?
Yeah, I would sue them. Definitely. I would sue them anyway. I would say that you pushed me.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. All right, let's get to the Thursday Night Football recap. Bill's trying to indict me for a potential homicide.
Actually, yeah, you are right. They put in that pathway there. So there's flowers. There's flowers on each side, and then there's a walkway.
Dude, I got fucking 100 pictures. Me and Mickey Rivers, Dwight Gooden. My boy does tours through the Monument Park.
Okay, so I just got the picture of Monument Park inside. That net is not holding anyone. It's very flimsy. It's on poles that are bent backwards, so you will fall. You will fall inwards.
Yeah.
So you're not going to fall downwards.
All right.
Yeah. So you're not even going to get that ball.
Then I'm praying it goes into Monument Park. I want to see people just diving to their death for that ball. Like just fucking like just like in the what's the movie I'm thinking of? Rackets, Evan, Bill, where they turn into like zombies and they just start all killing themselves. Like was it Westworld? Where they like take over their brain and they just like shoot themselves and dive off buildings. That's what I want to see at Yankee Stadium. I want to see people just diving into there. No, Brian Healy, baggy cargo shorts to hide the ball. No, you can't do shorts. No, gotta go pants. Gotta drop it down there. By the time you get in that pocket, it's got to be a quick drop. It can't be like a.
I don't know if you could get in. I don't know. I haven't sat there in a while to look over, but there's a section where there's a divide between where you sit and Monument Park in there. See, like where that Toyota sign is?
Yeah.
And then underneath it, there's the Yankee sign. There's that wall.
Yeah, that's the wall with all the.
Yes, that little wall and the high wall. I don't know what the jump distance is between those two.
Well, I mean,
I don't think you look right over and then there it is. I think there's like a hole there.
Well, it's going to be we kind of beat it to death, so I don't want to go too much longer. But yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of time in that area. I know exactly what it is. I dive in. If I get that ball, I'm a fucking goddamn hero.
First of all, I hope it's hit into the stands and somebody catches it and makes good of it.
Yeah, that sounds fucking boring. I hope we have at least one death and one paralysis from the home run. That would be a good news. And I hope he hits 6 more so we can see 6 more times.
Yeah, you're such an asshole.
Thursday Night Football, absolute fucking smash. Stay smashing, stay cashing. I told you Nick Chubb was about to go fucking batshit. He went batshit to the max. I told you the longest rush over 18 and a half. Hit it in the first quarter. 32-yard run right out the gate. Almost did it on the second play of the game, Bill. He got tripped up. Bill had Chubb to score a touchdown. I had Chubb in the thing. We had Coastal Carolina. We had a fucking great day yesterday. Absolute smash on the max bets. Nice to see a fucking Thursday Night Football game. I would say Rackets not get factioned up, but it was factioned up because we said on this show, Joey Rackets said he likes the over. On this show,
with 19% of the people,
85% of the money was on the under. I mentioned it on the show. And then after you said it, I was like, you know what? If they're going to faction this game up, that's how they're going to do it. they're gonna fuck the under. And you nailed it, Rackets. Went over,
and they were playing up tempo. Both teams were up tempo in the first quarter. So don't tell me that wasn't planned. Don't tell me it wasn't like it just an accident that the game went over. There was a missed field goal, a missed extra point, and it still went over by 9 points. Yeah. So no way, man. And everybody that was fucking sweating that under last night knew it was dead in the first quarter.
Yeah, not once, not never. And how about the fucking Bill? Our boy Pat McAfee got his first exposure to the faction last night. Did you see his tweet? He had they do the McAfee odds boost. Mm-hmm. He had the McAfee, and they call it cursed, right? Because it never wins. It's not his fault. They just cheat. He had a plus 800, and all he needed was that game to end, and that flea flicker at the end put it over. So that maybe
I knew that fucked or helped somebody. I knew that.
Dude, it was the plus 800 McAfee odds boost that happened that it fucked up. I mean, Faction Duel just never loses on the boosts.
It was Steelers plus 7.5 is the part of the leg that it fucked up.
I mean, they can't win the odds boosts. You can't win an odds boost. They haven't won in like.
That's why they give them.
Yeah, I mean, they do. We were making a lot of money. Me and Rackets spend a lot of time looking at the odds boost and deciding which part is the part to watch out for. One of those parts loses every.
Dude, I've known that since FanDuel opened when they used to.
Bill was the first one to point it out. Not even on the odds boost. This is how far back me and Bill go with FanDuel. Bill used to point it out on the flyers they used to pass out in FanDuel. Remember that?
They would leave them on the tables, yeah.
Oh, they would leave them on the fucking tables. And every time Bill would be like, not betting those three.
Yeah, it'd be like Yankees, Houston, Dodgers parlay, plus 320. You know, I'm like, one of those is losing.
And then you'd see the VIP. The second two of them would win. Everyone would go to the fucking window and slam the other team, even if they didn't like it, to make sure that the third one always lost. So better game than we thought it would be, though, right, guys?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was the first half was pretty exciting. The second half kind of sucked. It slowed down a little bit.
I don't think the game was good.
No, but better than
I think it was good because we won the bets, but I think that the game was boring as fuck. And I'll attest to that. You weren't paying attention to it. No, you may have been high, but you didn't give a fuck.
I didn't give a fuck about anything. I didn't feel my body.
I was barely watching it. It wasn't, everyone was cheering for the bets, but the game wasn't fun yesterday. It was pretty fucking bad.
I think you got to grade everything on a sliding scale.
And everybody, I'm getting texts from everybody. I'm 4 plays behind. I'm 3 plays behind.
That was, fuck.
Mine's right on cue.
Bill is literally from, like he's on the field, his Amazon Prime. And he lives fucking 16 blocks from me, right? We watch every game together. We're either live in the Discord with the subscribers or we're on the phone together. If we're off, Bill, it's what, 2 seconds? Right? There's like maybe 5 seconds on like a ESPN Plus or something like that. Dude, we were 48 seconds off. Rackets, you were with me. I don't know if you can hear me.
I was like a minute. I was basically a minute behind Bill.
I mean, and we're all watching Amazon Prime. We all have the same internet. Fucking unbelievable. So party at Bill's house next Amazon Prime game. Because he's also too fucking lazy to just hit pause because he's a fucking old man.
Listen, Ev, I would have no problem hitting pause if it was like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. This was like 35 seconds in an NFL game that I'm going to miss.
It was more than that because I switched to the computer. My TV, the smart TV app, was a minute like Rackets.
I didn't yell anything out yesterday. Just ruin it for you.
Well, luckily, Law and Order had a 3-hour special on, so you weren't really paying attention.
The game was not fun for anyone. I mean, those two teams, nobody really gives a fuck about. Yeah. Like I said, besides winning the bets, which is the most important part, the game was not fun. Not good, not fun, not entertaining. Because there's no superstars, really, on any of those teams.
Amari.
Is he anymore?
He's not superstar.
Is he?
He looks good in Cleveland, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I really forgot he was even there, Rackets. That's why I asked you, what has he done the first 2 weeks?
Last week he had 7 or 8 something for 101, and
No, he was great last week, Bill. Had a monster week last week.
Yeah, quietly, because I don't, like I said, I don't even hear anything about him.
The first week he was invisible.
Yeah, there's no superstars on these teams. Really, anybody cares about.
And the Pickens catch was amazing.
Brissett.
Man, listen. Besides Jacoby Brissett,
Brissett actually looks pretty good. Like me and Rackets were talking last night, really low on him coming in. He actually looks pretty serviceable there. So we got a big Sunday football slate coming up. A lot of games to get to, a lot of bets to get to. Before we do that, let's run through this NCAA football slate real quick. College football tonight. Last night, we had a max bet on Coastal Carolina. That came through. Chattanooga sent a high school team up, and then Howie Dewey won West Virginia. So I think Howie was 2-0 maybe. I don't know if he ended up betting Chattanooga.
I think he was 2-1. He's coming in right now.
2-1. Okay. Yeah, but overall, I mean, for a shitty college football night, those are the games you're really just betting just to fucking be a degenerate and get bets on it. Coastal was the only one I loved. That was our max bet. That was the only play I had more than like a unit or two on. That was a 5-unit play. And Coastal stomped. Howie motherfucking Dewey, how you motherfucking doing?
Good, baby. Colts of Carolina, West Virginia. Have some of that.
That's it. Take that in the fucking ass and smoke it.
Yeah.
Howie, did you hear the beginning of the show by any chance?
I missed it. Just got in. Had to
go
get my lid cut, baby.
Oh, you look fucking tight. Let me see this. Look at Doy.
Yeah.
Howie, you get younger. You're like Benjamin Button. You just get sexier every show.
That's the ticket, baby. That's the ticket.
Teach these other guys how to do this. They get uglier every show.
Happens.
All right, let's get to football. Tonight we got Virginia at Syracuse, Nevada at Air Force, Boise at UTEP. Howie Dewey coming off a good night last night. We got a lot on Saturday, but let's touch on Friday's games first. What are we liking tonight in the college football universe?
First game, you got Virginia having a rough year. Doesn't have a great team. Syracuse, that new coach has fucking turned it around.
Yeah.
They're solid. They're playing well. They're in the Dome tonight. They're 7-1 against the spread at home over their last 8 games. If you know anything about that Dome, as far as football goes, they cram maybe 50, 60,000 in there. That's it. Mm-hmm. There's high school games in Florida that get more. But it's a small little place to play. It's going to be tough on Virginia. I like SU laying the 9.5.
Okay, so that's what you're saying. You're sitting on Syracuse laying the 9.5 in this one. How strong do you feel about this? Is this like just because it's on Friday, or would you bet this if it was on Saturday?
Yeah, a little bit. Once that's a 1.
Okay. I kind of can see this game being a little bit of a stinker.
Yeah.
Like I can see this being like a fucking kind of shitty game, fucking grinding out a little bit. I could see Syracuse cover. I actually very low on Virginia. I won't be surprised if I might be teasing this under. I may be teasing this under 61. What do you think of the total?
Yeah, it could be. Absolutely. That's about where it's going to be. It's going to be around 60.
Yeah, so we'll see. I haven't made a final decision. No official play from me yet on this one.
Yeah.
Air Force, Nevada. What are you thinking doing?
I like Nevada plus 24.5. The reason I like them is because they're not that good, but they lost 2 touchdowns to my favorite college, Incarnate Word, which if you know anything about Incarnate Word, I found out today it's in Texas.
I always thought it was Incarnate Wood.
I mean, seriously, that's all I know about it is that if you played in the NFL for more than 3 years and you retired and got a pension, you take 2 or 3 years off, you change your name, you go play Incarnate Word. Average age of that player, I think, is like 35 years old on that team. But Nevada, I think they go into Air Force and cover that 24.5. I can see Air Force winning by 20.
Yeah. I don't hate it, man, because, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, we don't want to, like, play the, if you did this versus this team, you did that versus another team. 2 wins to start the season, lost to Incarnate Word, whatever. Last week got stomped by Iowa 27-0. But, I mean, we're getting basically the spread for the amount of points that Iowa, who's a better team than Air Force, scored, right?
Air Force isn't that great.
Within 27 of Iowa, the total's only 46. They don't think this game's getting high. Yeah. Nevada's probably not going to score many points, but I mean, yeah, I think there's an opportunity here. I think I'm probably going to do a little fucking Nevada plus 31.5, under 53.5.
There you go.
How about that, Evan? Throw that on there. Nevada plus 31.5, under 53.5 on this bad boy for this game. And Howie, what is your official play?
I like Nevada plus 24.5.
Okay. And then the last one for tonight before we break down a few of the Saturday games.
Now, out of the 3 games, this is the one I like the best. Texas El Paso, UTEP plus 16.5 at home.
I like
Boise's got some serious injuries. I think they have 2 offensive linemen out, 2 defensive linemen out, linebacker. They have some bad injuries. So I think UTEP at home tonight. You know, they get a good fan base there. You got a fucking bunch of drunk Texas chicks getting naked. I think they cover the 16.5.
Get me on a plane right now. Drunk Texas chicks. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm actually going to tap the money line on this one, Dewey. I love these fucking double-digit dogs going against non-elite teams. Boise is not elite. I took Oregon State the first week, and they were stomping on Boise. Because I said they got a very senior-laden group. They got a lot of guys who are returning. They're just not that good. So to be laying fucking 2.5 touchdowns on the road in this game, I mean, crazy shit happens in prime time, especially Friday night. The kids aren't used to playing on this night. Completely out of schedule, completely out of sorts, and they're on the road. I'm with you, dude. Yeah. I'm looking for a 17 out there. If not, I'll just fucking take the alt to 17 and lay the 120.
And they could win that game. I mean, Boise's beaten up.
Yeah, I'm tapping it. I'm tapping UTEP. UTEP's my favorite bet of the night. One of my 5 favorite bets of the entire weekend is UTEP plus 17. I love this, and I'm going to tap the plus 600 too. Very small. So let's get to just a few. We're not going to give you the whole slate Saturday. You got to sign up at 4deepbets.com. And if you should have done it yesterday, I gave you a fucking money back guarantee that I was going to win last night. And guess what I did? I fucking swept. Okay? I'm going to do it again. If you sign up today for 4deepbets.com, use the promo code. Yesterday, you saw a flurry of people signing up, and no one's using the promo code. Use the promo code UNITS. Okay? Use the promo code UNITS. So go to 4deepbets.com, promo code UNITS, buy the $37 package, 7 days it gets you. And if I don't win money on Saturday, units on my Saturday bets, so it's not for today, it's for Saturday, but you can sign up today. If I don't win units on Saturday, I'll pay for your week. I'll put $37 in your account. All right? You got nothing to lose. Another money back guarantee. Just so you know, we're 6-0 on these now. So I ain't fucking losing.
We had a family in our hometown called the Units. It was a whole family. They lived in a huge house, and for 3 generations, they just ate the lead paint chips off of the wall. And by the third generation, these kids had 3 eyes, like an extra finger. But we called them the Units. Like it'd be like, you got a unit in your class this year? Yeah, I got 2 of them. Just Units.
The first girl I fucked called me the Unit. She got a little rude awakening to the fucking dragon that was unleashed on her. Saturday college football. My favorite bet of the day, possibly. As of right now, my favorite bet. One of my favorites, I should say. I'm going to do a lot of research tonight and into tomorrow. So everything is subject to change based on weather, wind, COVID, suspensions. Who the fuck knows what can happen? But right now, Mr. Dewey, it's Iowa State. Looks a little contrarian. I don't think a lot of people are going to be on this. At home against Baylor. This is a spot here that I don't think anyone, I'm trying to look up the numbers here on what the percentage is. Yeah, Iowa State's getting 32% of the bets right now, and the line's moving up. So this is one of those situations. Yes. Line opened at Iowa State -1.5. 32% of the bets are coming in on Iowa State, and the line's now 2.5. So I'm taking Iowa State. I'm not falling into the trap. You fucking donkeys, go bet Baylor because you're fucking fish. And you're going to see, this looks like an easy win. I got the number 17 team in the country, and I'm getting 2.5. And then you're going to get fucked in the ass, and 4 deep bets wins again. Put it on the board, Evan. Iowa State -138.
Yep. It's one of them I looked at.
What do you like?
Love Iowa State.
What else do you like?
All right, 2 more games. Look, man, Georgia Southern's at home playing Ball State, who's not worth a shit. They're at the first home game. They've been playing great on the road. They're -9.5. They're going to win by 3 touchdowns. Georgia Southern. Love them. Wow,
you love these. You've had luck with these schools, too. You've been fucking hot with these. So we like Georgia Southern here, huh?
Yeah, and, you got the other one I like, too. You got Kansas. How about Kansas and Duke are playing each other? They're both 3-0.
They were talking about making that a game day game. I think it was Van Pelt and those guys who was fucking with Stanford Steve about that.
That coach at Kansas just turned it around. He's turned it into a
I
football.
love Kansas.
Yeah.
I like the Duke team, though, but I love the Kansas team.
Yeah, I think they score a lot of points. I think they put up a lot of points. They cover that 7.5 at home. Of course, and then you got University of Georgia laying 44.5 to Kent State. Now I'm going to tell you this right now. The halftime score of that game is going to be 48-0 at half.
You're almost dead on the last 2 weeks with the exact score.
Dude, and the problem is with this coach, if you notice it, these starters will be out after the second quarter. The backup quarterback's
better.
He's better. And the third and fourth string receivers, I mean, when they talk about this is the number one recruit in the country. I mean, these are top players, these third and fourth strings, just like last year. The defense is better than last year. Right. And 5 of those guys went in the first round. So I'm telling you that game could be 68-3.
Yeah. And honestly, like you're saying there, Howie, there's another one when it's at Kent State and it's not like a, Ole Miss or something, like a Vanderbilt, the shitty SEC school. You're talking about fucking Kent State. The worst player on the Georgia roster, if he got an invitation for scholarship at Kent State, would have pissed on it and wiped his ass with it. Yeah. So even that third or fourth string receiver coming in is far better than the starters on Kent State. Bill Rupp, you have made a living betting on these Georgia games, betting the other team's team total under. I don't see one out.
Yeah, it's there. It's too little, though. I'm not touching it. 7.5.
I'm betting it.
7.
There's no way they put 7.
I don't think they put it in the end zone.
I don't either, but I'm not. I can't risk it. It's too little.
Is that an official play?
I'm taking an official play, yes. Under 7.5.
And their team total is 53.5, too. A little high for me.
Yeah. All right. So Bill Rupp is fine. Bill Rupp will be hitting it live, as we know. By the way, Evan, were you aware that Bill Rupp ended up hitting the Chubb over 18.5 rushing prop last night?
No way.
Yes.
He played it?
Yeah.
I got a better line.
We're going to have to run that clip.
Yeah.
I got a better line.
All show telling me it's a stupid bet. It's luck. It's a coincidence.
Hey, Ev, what did I tell you? I said I get the bets and I make them better, right?
Yes.
So as soon as I saw a better line,
you did not. You were betting it the whole time.
Bill, you swore over everything that you were not going to play.
I think you swore on Jenna you were
until I found a better line.
What? You got a yard? 1 yard?
Yes.
We didn't even get a yard because it didn't drop below that.
Yes, I did. You got 19.5 and I got 17.5.
Oh
so don't.
So it was that yard that you hated, right?
Because it was 18. It was 18.5 when you.
No, that was that yard though. 17.5 was the.
You put yours in. It was 19. It was 19.
That was it. You knew.
And I saw 17.5, and I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, you knew he'd go for 18. That 19th was the tough yard.
Oh yeah, that was the out. Yeah.
19th.
I said I make bets better.
I say you're a fucking retard. So let me do this real quick. Howie, I want your opinion on this. Of all things Florida, you got my fucking favorite football team, Tennessee, going against the team that you probably know the most about. You've been studying this team for a while. This kid, Richardson's not looking great, right? But I think he's ready for a bounce back this week. I am actually interested in the 10.5, but I think there's a play here that's far easier on this game. We've watched Florida for a few weeks now. Richardson looks like – it's Richards or Richardson? The Florida quarterback.
I think it is Richardson.
Yeah, I think it's Richardson. Looked like a monster in week 1, right? Howie, great call. Looked like a pro prospect. Then he fucking looked like shit against Kentucky, and he didn't look great against South Florida.
No.
I think he's only thrown like 1 or 2 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, if any. I think this game goes to the moon. Tennessee's going to put up points on anybody. This kid is better. He's had his 2 bad games. This is a big rivalry game at Tennessee. He's got the gumption, as we saw in the first week. I think he steps up. I think this game ends fucking 38-34, 38-31. I think Florida probably covers, but I'm more comfortable in the over here because if they don't, UT might throw up 40 on them. So I'm taking that fucking over 61.5. Give me that.
Yeah, they'll score. Both teams. Yeah. They'll score. Yeah, I mean, at 10.5, Tennessee has their number. They've beaten them for years, but I think they'll cover the 10.5.
62.5. I said the wrong number. Go on, Howie.
I think they'll cover. I think it'll be closer.
All right, so you're with me on that one. All right, cool. Any other? You want to give one more before you leave? I'm done. I'm going to save the rest for the subs. I got 6 more bets here for Saturday on my money back guarantee. 4deepbets.com. Promo code UNITS. Sign up for the $37 package. I will win money on Saturday again. And you will then be a subscriber and happy and have a lot of money and not have to worry about the code UNITS. Howie.
Yeah, I got one. I'll give you the lock of the week. And I hate this team. I rarely bet them. But you got Notre Dame as a road dog against a very, very below average UNC team. Notre Dame getting +1.5. I love them here.
All right.
I think they win the game probably by 2 touchdowns.
So one of my things I always do, Howie, is I save Notre Dame for last because that team just confuses the fuck out of me throughout my entire gambling life. So I actually haven't even dug into that. I know it's a 3:30 game. I'm going to be digging into that one tonight. I just saw Notre Dame on the road at UNC and went, all right, let me save this one. Let me get the easy ones out of the way. So, all right, that's good to know. So Dewey's on Notre Dame. You want that an official play?
Absolutely.
Official play. What was that? Notre Dame what?
+1.5.
+1.5.
All right, you got it, Evan? All right,
Yep.
cool. All right. Howie Dewey, thank you for joining us, my friend. We're going to get to the NFL shit right now, but appreciate you, brother, and we'll see you in the chat.
All right, guys.
All right,
Later, bud.
See you later.
All right. Before we get to NFL, let's buzz through MLB real quick. Just bang this out, get it out of the way. Anything you guys like today? I have one bet that I really do like that I think Rackets is going to like too. I like Baltimore today, Rackets.
Get you. Yeah. I'm on Baltimore today, +128. Kramer's been real good. That's literally the only thing I like too. I have no other baseball bets today.
All right. I like Baltimore strictly because that line looks funky as fuck. Why am I getting Houston -150 in Baltimore here? So it looked a little funky yesterday, and it's very funky today. So I do like Baltimore there. Rackets, you have to go at any point? You want to give a few bets
Nope.
out before you leave? You're good?
Nope. Yeah, my wife's getting the kids today.
All right, cool. Any other baseball games you guys like on the board here? Yankees obviously playing at home against the Red Sox. Rich Hill on the mound. I have my 2 favorite baseball bets of the day today. I don't think anyone's going to take them or steal them. So, Bill, I'll let you go first. What do you like today in baseball?
I like the Mets. We're Oakland. I'll have them in a parlay. And I got to find someone to parlay with them with because they're the only team I really like. Right now, I don't even see teams putting a lot of effort in. They're sitting people. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to wait till the playoffs or like a week before when teams need to win 100% for them to actually start playing better. Because it looks like everyone's just taking off. They're happy with just making the playoffs.
I mean, I'll tell you this, Bill. Just bet the fucking if you need a parlay team, bet the fucking Yankees, dude.
Oh,
Listen, I know you don't understand it. It is playoff electric in that stadium right now. It's a playoff game. They're all there for Judge. Everyone's out of their fucking minds. The Yankees are juiced to the gills. They're not going to lose while he's chasing this record. They're not. If they do, they're still going to put up runs. The Yankees are going to score, dude.
No.
No.
I appreciate it, but
well, I tried. All right. Well, the rest of you fucking do it because Bill's stupid and doesn't like money. I'm going to give you the bet of the day, and Bill's going to jump on it, and he's going to bet it. How much you want to bet that Bill jumps on a portion of this bet to put in his parlay?
guarantee I don't.
Rackets, what do you think?
Yes.
Not if it's baseball.
It is baseball.
No.
We heard this yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't say it wasn't betting football. I said I was going to find a way to bet.
Nothing you say matters because you're fucking. You don't even know the future you. Like at least I like pretend. Like when I get like drugs, Evan, I'll like break a little bit off and hide it on myself so that when I get real fucked up, I run out and then I go, oh shit. When I come to, like I have that over there. You know, when you're coming, I know future Tommy. Bill has no idea about future Bill. He's never met him before.
Yes, I have.
Bill, you know what day it is?
Yeah, Friday.
You know who's pitching for the Yankees?
Cool.
Do you know who's pitching against?
Rich Hill. Fuck yeah! Fuck you! Sit down!
No!
Don't ask me any more stupid questions! I just rattled 3 answers in a row off! Fuck you! Sit down! You're not allowed to give me any more questions!
It wasn't even a quiz!
I fucking nailed that!
You didn't need to know him!
100%! 3 for 3!
I wasn't even what this is about! I was saying, do you know who's playing?
Fuck
Garrett
yeah!
Cole
I fucking nailed that stupid little quiz!
Garrett Cole is facing Rafael Devers today. Devers owns fucking Cole. I think he's got 7 home runs and 30 at-bats off Garrett Cole. And Devers is white hot right now. If you guys know anything about the Yankees, you know that Rafael Devers loves Yankee Stadium, loves Yankee pitching, and fucking owns Garrett Cole. So you can get a Devers hit today, Bill, minus like 200, and add it to that parlay because you know he's going to beat the shit out of fucking Cole. I actually don't want the hit because I want the home run. I want 52 at-bats, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs, 11 hits. I want a Devers home run, and I want a Devers extra base hit. So I am going Rafael Devers. His home run number right here is plus 310. So I want that. He doesn't hit for a high average off Cole because no one does. But when he hits it, it's explosive. The Yankee bullpen has been a mess, as we've seen, Rackets. We finally had a good couple innings last night out of fucking home. So the Yankee bullpen's a mess. So if it gets past Cole, you're in a good spot. I like him to get a home run plus 310 and 2+ bases plus 120. How am I getting plus money on that? 2+, that's phenomenal. So give me Devers, 2+ bases, and Devers home run. He's going to go yard off Garrett Cole tonight, and he's going to at least pound one into the corner. You'll stay cashing with that one.
I mean, I would only take him to hit a home run. 6 of his 7 hits off Cole have been home runs. Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's really I would just do the home run. Fuck the hit.
But he has 6 home runs off Garrett Cole this year.
I'm saying 6 out of his 7 hits. 6 out of his 7 hits have been home runs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not 6 off. I think it's 6. No, he's got 6 home runs off the Yankees this year. Sorry, not Garrett Cole. 6 home runs off the Yankees this year.
No, Tommy, no.
No, this year, Bill. That's in his life.
Okay, yes. But I'm saying, though, 6 out of 7 at-bats or hits have been home runs. So why would I take the hit?
Keep up. Yes, we're talking about 2 different things. I'm correcting an error. He has 6 home runs this year off the Yankees, 6 home runs in his career off Garrett Cole out of his 7 hits. So I love it. Devers to go yard, Yankee Stadium, Judge night, perfect night for him to do it. And if you look at Devers' game logs, guys, they're fucking insane. I mean, he literally 0 hits last night, but 2, 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 3. So he's hot too. So Rafael Devers.
Yeah, went 0 for 4 yesterday.
That's what if you fucking listen, I just said outside of
I was letting everyone know.
You were re-letting everyone know? Is that what you're re-letting everyone know?
Just in case, because he's not on fire.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because we're going to ignore the last 2 weeks because he didn't get a hit last night.
Well, I mean, on fire usually means that you're on a hitting streak.
Keep it moving. Let's look at NFL. I'm not doing that.
No, you asked me 3 questions.
I know, but it's fucking
nailed all 3. I nailed all 3. You look
Congratulations.
Stupid. Now you want to move on.
Congratulations. Bill knew the pitchers in the Yankee game. Great job.
Who's pitching for the Mets?
I don't fucking know. I didn't even look at baseball. I looked at 2 games. I looked at Baltimore and I looked at the Yankee game. That's it. I'm not even.
When do the Giants play football this week?
Sunday. Monday.
Wrong.
Monday versus Dallas. Over under 38.5, I believe, and I think Dallas.
Wrong. Rackets is just like no one.
I thought it was a trick question.
Can't hear you, Rackets.
All right, let's get to NFL here. What everyone's waiting for. What did you guys think?
Throwing darts.
Oh. What's up?
I said you were throwing darts.
He was.
Yeah, I was throwing darts a little bit. Rackets, what did you think of last week? Anything carrying over into this week? You got a big matchup here with your Indianapolis Colts going up against a little bit of a juggernaut here, and this doesn't look like the greatest matchup for you. Do you think the Colts hang strong in this one?
They should hang in for as long as they keep giving Jonathan Taylor the ball. He's not going to have. Are you guys getting wind or no? Do I need to close this? No.
No.
Okay. The first half, I think that they actually get. I think they use him. I think he has 10, 15 carries just in the first half, and as long as he's running the ball and getting first downs, I think they can keep it close. But if it goes down early and Mahomes gets up a touchdown, 10 points, 14 points, this is going to be a long fucking day for that defense because they're not going to be able to match them score for score.
Bill Rupp?
Game's going to be a bloodbath.
Is there a dumber person than Rackets or no?
I mean, not that. Well, you are, but
right,
other than that,
yeah. Just blind fandom. Blind.
It's going to be a fucking massacre.
It could.
I mean, it's disgusting.
It could.
It
how
could.
this line is 5.5, how they're giving us 5.5 on this. And I can't even say it's a trap, because normally if I looked at this looks like a trap line, because the Colts came into the season as an 11-win projected team. So the algorithms are factoring in last year. Everyone's still holding over a little bit about last year. And this line opened at -2.5 Chiefs. It's up to 5.5. So it's not really trappy because it's going up. It means everyone's flying it up and they're raising the line on it here. I don't think, guys, the Colts fucking suck.
Why did it open at 2.5, Tommy?
Because the algorithms are factoring in last year before they sucked. That's why it got pounded to the upside. But
still, it should be more than a touchdown, man. Nope.
No,
not buying it.
It opened at 2.5.
It shouldn't have opened at 2.5.
Well, the open is the algorithm. The fucking movement is the bettors. So
okay, now go look at your ticket count and your money count. I bet you're going to see something that you saw last night.
The team is going to get their fucking shit pushed in.
It's possible, dude, but at the same time, they also almost beat the Chiefs twice out of the last 3 seasons.
They are bad.
Okay,
that's a
we'll see on Monday. We will see on Monday, but they're not a bad football team.
Why they play the game?
Clip this, Evan. The Colts are a bad fucking football team, and they're going to get their fucking shit pushed in.
The line is a little shady to me, Rackets. But
it should have opened higher than that. It should be higher than that now.
I still think they get killed, but I think the line's a little weird.
Here's why I'm saying it's not, because I watch all these fucking sharp people.
What are you going to consider getting killed though? Are you going to say, they covered by double digits? Okay.
Double digits.
Major choice.
Double digits. Hey, how you doing, lady? Great, new laptop. It's gonna start doing this shit again. Awesome.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Kind of hot. I had to go check.
Welcome to the Stay Cashin show, miss.
Speaking of now this is another trappy game here. Buffalo at Miami this weekend. Very trappy. Now, keep in mind we make all our money on props, so I make a shit. That's basically all I'm doing, as you saw yesterday. So we'll go through the games here, but you got to sign up to get most of the props. I'll give you one or two. This is trappy. Bills -5.5 at the Miami Dolphins. Miami's a tough place to play. Is everyone a little Tua high on Tua? There's another one open at 3.5 up to 5.5. What do you think here, Rackets? You used to be a Bills fan. Were you bailed on them for a worse team?
Shut up. What I like about the Bills this week is that Josh Allen, his career numbers against the Dolphins, he's been disgusting against them. I'll have all the numbers for you guys on the roundtable show tonight. But if you want to know what I'm looking at, it's that he's absolutely destroyed them in his career. So I like the Bills to win the game, but I do think the Dolphins keep it close. And the Bills are missing 4 or 5 defensive starters this week. So I think that they end up. I think that the Dolphins can keep up with them in a track meet, and I think this is the highest scoring game of the week. Actually,
you think they're going right back to the highest scoring game, the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Between
the Bills and Dolphins, I think it is, yeah.
I think the Dolphins put up over 28 points. I think Buffalo puts up 40-something points. I think Buffalo wins this, but I don't think they get killed.
So when you say Josh Allen's stats, I'm sorry, Bill, keep going. I thought you're...
No, I don't think that they get killed. I think, like I said, Tua's 8-1 in his last 9 games. Great game yesterday. He's got a lot of weapons there, whether you like him or not. He's got weapons. He could reach Tyreek Hill on these fucking passes. But the Bills are just awesome. So I don't think the Bills lose, but I think the game is somewhat close, But I think there's a lot of points in this game. I think this game is going to be great for 1 touchdown each team each half and 2 touchdowns each team each half. Maybe something like that. So I'll have to keep an eye on it.
So what were you saying, Rackets, as far as his numbers? You think they're bad or good versus the Dolphins?
No, they're amazing. They're amazing versus the Dolphins.
Yeah, they're good. So to give you the numbers, he's thrown 21 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions versus the Dolphins in his career. And 3 of those interceptions were in his first 2 games, where we know he's evolved tremendously since then.
And he averages 53.8 rushing yards a game against them. And he's also added I think 2 touchdowns on the ground, maybe 4 touchdowns on the ground. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head.
But the big issue,
he's awesome.
The big issue is going to be the 4 or 5 starters that are out for Buffalo on defense.
Right.
So,
that's what little DFS preview tonight. That's the highest scoring game of the slate, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love the Bills. I'm all in on the Bills. I don't care. I'm walking right into the lion's mouth on the trap. This line is trappy, right? And everyone likes Miami. Miami coming off a high. The line is moving up. People are betting the Bills. The Bills are just too good for an algorithm to catch up. They are too good for Vegas to understand how good they are. We saw it for opening day against the Rams. We saw it last week when everyone was like, Tennessee plus 10 is the sharp play. Yeah, the only sharp thing you're doing, betting Tennessee plus 10 against the Bills, is risking cutting your wrists with a knife, because that was the dumbest play. So, no, you cannot bet against the Bills. Do not ever bet against the Bills. This is one of the best teams in football history. You either bet the Bills or you pass. Those are your only two options. Do not bet the Dolphins, especially with Josh Allen's history. They haven't lost to them. I don't think he's lost to them in his career, has he?
Yeah. I have an interesting stat. Somebody ran the numbers, or the sabermetrics for some reason. They found that the Dolphins, since the 2021 season, have not beaten a quarterback without an O in their last name since the start of last season.
What?
So Josh Allen is going to win this game.
They have not beaten a quarterback without?
So every quarterback that has an O in their last name, like Zach Wilson, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, is it the thing you posted in your video?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Oh, do you have it on the screen?
I can find it right now.
Yeah, see if you can put that on the screen. Let me know when it's up. I did see that, actually. I skimmed past that. I didn't know what it was. Well, I mean, there you go. That's the only stat you need.
I mean,
we don't need an account.
You got to hammer the Bills after that.
Give me the Bills minus 5.5. I put this in here. Bills minus 5.5. I mean, you just listen. There's certain things that you got to go into the year in the first 4 weeks, and you got to have conviction on. One of them is Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Sun God, where I said every week slamming it. Stephon Diggs every week slamming it. Bill Rupp came in and said Cooper Kupp every week slamming it. You know, like you have to have these things. Rackets came in and said the Colts are going to be good, and every week he's retarded. You got to be consistent with what you think in those first 3 or 4 weeks, because the algorithms can't catch up. They're still waiting last year, most of these things. So to give you my favorite play of the week as of now, I'll give it out here because I'm the fucking best, and you're going to sign up today anyway using promo code what? Units. Exactly. And you'll get a money-back guarantee on tomorrow's slate of college football games, $37 in your account if I don't win, which I will. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tommy G's boy. The whole world is on St. Brown now. Everyone loves St. Brown. That's my boy. That's my dog. Since the preseason, writing up 100% owned DFS week 1. He's going to be 8K. 100% owned week 2. He's going to be 8K. He's up to 72K. He's 7,200. He's still a steal. 69 and a fucking half. They set this motherfucking over at 69 and a half. Are they fucking retarded? Go call your mom. Put your life savings. I doubled your mom's money like 4 times already. Just do it again. Amon-Ra St. Brown over 69 and a half yards is a fucking joke. Bet his touchdown. Bet his alt line at 100. Bet it all. Just don't even fucking do anything this weekend. Just go bet Amon-Ra St. Brown, the fucking sun god. Total receptions, not even out yet because they're afraid of what I'm going to do to that line when it comes out. Me and Bill Rupp got a fucking truck. We're driving a FanDuel. We're going to look like we're jumping over the fence at Yankee Stadium, diving into FanDuel, piles of money, throwing it at the window. Bet it all. Amon-Ra St. Brown, sun god.
I see 6.5 on DraftKings.
Slam it. Slam it. Bill, what's your favorite prop?
First, the Yankees lineup is out, if you'd like to hear that.
Adam, looky what I got.
God, stop it!
14 Pro?
Yeah.
Judge, Stanton, Glaber, Donaldson, Cabrera, Trevino, IKF, Marwin, Hicks. Anthony Rizzo is out of the lineup today.
I don't know. I do like Stanton to homer again. I said the other day.
I can't believe I didn't take him yesterday.
I mean, dude, I'm the worst with that because he hit the grand slam. I know Stanton better than anyone. I said he's about to catch fire, and he fucking bet him the next day to homer. He didn't hit a homer. I didn't bet him, and then he fucking lasers one yesterday.
Yeah.
Stanton's gonna homer today. Devers, Stanton, probably both homer today, and maybe Judge, but I can't bet Judge at plus 200. It's getting a little too low.
Well, DraftKings has an odds boost for him.
Bro,
you guys are Judge hit a home run. If you guys are smaller bettors, I think it's capped at like $25, but it'll bring it up to like 3 something. So
but said the 2 words that I hate the most in the universe: odds boost.
No, they've been doing it for every home run, even when he did it. So.
All right, and it's not FanDuel, so maybe it'll be okay. Any prop you like for this weekend, Bill, or anything else for NFL you want to share?
I love Cooper Kupp, but for some reason, is the stats. A lot of the stats for that game, a lot of places don't have it. I'm seeing 8.5 at 105.
I told you we're not going to see 7.5 again.
Which I love. I will also hit that. if I can get 7.5 again somewhere, I will get that. But it's not up at a lot of places. But 8.5 plus for plus money, I'll take that. Love it. But I'm gonna look for 7.5.
Okay. Rackets, what do you like this weekend?
It's going to be probably pretty gross to play it, but I like the Texans this week, plus 125 against the fucking shitty ass Bears, man. Texans defenses look good. I like them as a cheap DFS play too. I'll give that out on here. I think the Texans have a good week this week. Justin Fields sucks, dude. And Texans have been in both games, both weeks. They should have won. They should have beat the Colts in week 1, and they should have won. They should have beat the Broncos last week. So I think they finally get their first win here against the shitty ass Chicago Bears.
All right. Don't hate that. I actually like that. I like the Texans. I had a lot of success betting them against your Indianapolis Colts.
This motherfucker.
One that should have hit last week, but he missed one and the Falcons got killed. Coup over 1.5 field goals again, plus 100. Love that. Coup should have hit it the first, both weeks, but they're playing Seattle. They're not going to get blown out. So there'll be more of a chance in the second half for him to get that extra field goal. He didn't get any chances last week because they were getting killed. So yeah, first he should have hit it in the first half. Bullshit. But yeah, he'll do it again. Love Coup. They'll be in the game the whole time. Seattle isn't going to kill them. So
All right.
over 1.5 plus 100.
I'm actually taking a bet here I don't like, and that's what I like to do in NFL. That's when I do good. Just pulling it up here. I want to get you the stat. So you see the Ravens here playing the Patriots. Ravens minus 2.5, minus 146. We're looking at the money distribution right now on this game. Is Ravens getting 79% of the bets, 65% of the money. 79% of the bets are on the Ravens. That's the second highest game of the entire week, to the Bengals getting -6, which looks a little trappy too. I'm not doing it. You're going to give me 3 with the Patriots in this game? I'm going to do it, dude. This is the trap of all I do not want to do it. I'm just telling you that right now. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take this. I'm probably going to bet under on this. I may end up, for the subscribers, going with a little, plus 10 under 52 type play, because I think in order for New England to win it, they're going to have to keep it low scoring. The Jets dominated the Ravens in week 1 for the first 3 quarters. Belichick, this line is a fucking problem. This line is fucking crazy. So I'm going to walk right into it. I'm going to be taking the Patriots +3. So give me the Pats +3 in this one. I'm not comfortable with it, but it's going to win. I just don't know why. Things fixed.
What about your Bengals?
Not touching it. It's my Jets too. Not touching it. That's trappy. I'm just going to bet some props in that. 44.
I have the Bengals in a parlay with the Bills. I put that in before the show, and the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I don't know how much I love the Bengals side of it. I just wanted something to parlay with the Bills. So that's kind of where I'm at. It was just to get money lines on both of them, and it came out to even money. But the Bengals have to win this week, right? They have to fucking win. They can't let the Jets beat them, dude.
Dude, just do Amon-Ra St. Brown 50+ yards. Alt line if you're looking for some.
They'll probably do something, or Diggs prop or something like that with the Bills.
Hold it down if you want, if you like that.
Yeah. Evan, take that out. The more I'm thinking about that, I don't like it.
Don't do Cincy, guys. Just stay off that game. I mean, we don't know what's going on. I'm the biggest Bengals guy in the world. I fucking love. These are my 2 teams basically, Joe Burrow and the Jets. So, I mean, I'm not touching it. The line's straight. If it was 7.5, I'd bet it. That's 6. They're baiting fucking Bengal money. 80-something% of the bets. Bengals were the highest bet team last week on the money line. 86% of the bets are on the Bengals right now. 86%. No.
Give me the Chiefs Colts numbers while you're there.
Chiefs Colts, you don't have to say please to me. 70% of the bets, 58% of the money is on the Chiefs. But the difference is that line's flying.
It is flying, but
the Bengals
was a bad line to start
right
with.
Where it opened.
That's a bad line to start with, though.
Yeah. Listen, there's certain teams that just suck way worse than anyone can imagine. Yours is one of them.
You motherfucker.
Anything else on the NFL here you guys like? Raiders, Titans, Eagles, Commanders. We'll talk about all that.
I'm on. I love a player there.
By the way, Evan, is Mike in the waiting room?
There's no UFC this weekend.
All right. I didn't know if he was here to talk football or not. All right.
I love Jalen Hurts again.
I do too.
I'm taking him his rushing yards, 53.5. I am taking him for a touchdown. Do you like that? Like how I said that? Touchdown?
I mean, it sounded like my new jingle. You want to hear my new jingle again?
No.
You want to be the best better that you can be? Watch Stay Cashin' with Tommy G.
No.
Oh, look at that.
Right?
Drew's news! It's time for some Drew's news! Drew's news! Way better.
Want to be the best better that you can be? Watch Stay Cashin' with Tommy G. Which is better?
Mine.
I saw Rackets moving to mine.
A little jingly. I like it.
You got a little jiggle. Evan?
I'm gonna go with Tommy's.
Me?
Yep. Bills.
You guys are insane.
I'm not a big Drew Barrymore fan. I'm sorry.
And by the way, do you know where the Stay Cashin'? Do you know where that came from?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, because I basically
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Oh.
Yeah. So what I did there, because I'm a fucking like 5D chess psychotic maniac.
Stole it.
Didn't steal it. Fucking Rupp in Rackets in the morning. You want to talk about stole it? You used the same fucking theme song. You didn't even change the words.
It's
So
got some jiggle to it too, though.
it does. Rupp in Rackets in the morning, but the afternoon. So Evan, my thought process here is that they brainwash us through television, right? Every jingle has a certain hertz level they put it at. There's a certain way they get things to stick in your head. And I don't think there's any company that does it better than Red Robin. I think they're number one in America in marketing. You know why? Watch that. We all knew what that was. Like everyone knows that's Red Robin, right?
Okay.
Watch this. Evan, you ever been to a Red Robin?
Yes.
Okay. Bill, you ever been to a Red Robin?
No.
Rackets, you ever been to a Red Robin?
Yes, once.
Okay. Well, you
Once.
guys live in fucking Canada up there where you only got 6 restaurants.
The burgers are good, man. I'll be so
I've
honest.
never been to a Red Robin in my life.
It's good.
I don't
Good
even
stuff.
know what they serve.
Burgers.
But I can
It's
tell you
like,
the
it's
song.
like bar food.
Right. But we have real restaurants here. We don't have like Bill, have you ever been to a Red Robin? No, right?
No.
How many times have you seen the Red Robin?
When I'm going to FanDuel.
So like 100,000?
Yeah, on my way
And
there.
you've never driven in there to get a burger.
Never.
So how good is their marketing that we've never eaten there and we still know the Red Robin?
I mean, listen, the food does look good on the commercial, but
I mean, that's
Guys in the
point.
chat, give me a 1 if you've been to a Red Robin and a 2 if you haven't. This is how we're going to tell who's a hick and who's a fucking real person from a city.
They're pretty good, man. They're
Because
pretty
if
good.
you're from like LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, you've never been to a fucking Red Robin. But if you're from like fucking Adirondack and Syracuse and Buffalo and Evan and Rackets, where hey, Cashin.
okay.
Final words, Rackets.
No Rupp and Rackets today. It's Friday.
Thank God.
So great time.
Don't have to listen to your voices.
NFL fucking roundtable tonight, 9:00.
Let's go. Are we doing Evan? We bailing on the mailbag this week? Evan's got some personal stuff going on.
Yeah, probably no mailbag
We'll
this
we'll
week,
start
but
it
then
next
next week.
All right. So yeah, we wish you the best, Evan, with everything you got going on. We'll do that for next week.
Appreciate it.
Bill Rupp, final words.
Bill Rupp has a night off. Let's go.
Oh, shocking. Fucking Bill
But
Rupp.
if anybody wants great season-long fantasy advice, at Rupp45 on Twitter, since I am in first place out of all of these supposed experts in the DFS and fantasy industry, here comes Bill Rupp, regular guy. Bill Rupp, regular guy, comes in and he's just dominating. So, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Never give up on your dreams, guys.
Guys.
Motivation.
All these experts,
Never give up on your dreams.
Healy, Tommy G with his stupid fucking big checks. Fuck out of here.
Final words, Evan.
Have a great weekend. Can't follow that up with Bill.
No, man, how do you follow that fucking shit up? Get over to 4deepbets.com, guys. Promo code UNITS, $37, 7 days. We're going to be firing the bets out tonight. And again, someone on Twitter is like, oh, well, you said the bets on the show aren't necessarily bet. Guys, I might not bet one of the things we just gave you here. That's why you got to subscribe. It's fucking Thursday. I'm going to give you what I can, and so will the guys with me, for Thursday at 2 p.m. I don't have to put my bets in today. My bets will be in tomorrow. Bills will be in tomorrow. We're not giving you wrong bets. We're going to bet a lot of these. We bet almost all the ones we bet last night, but you don't fucking know. The best bets show up the day of. The breaking news, the live bets. Get over there, 4dbets.com. It's $37. It's nothing. I will make it back. Promise your mother. Take a loan out. Promo code units. Money back guarantee. Saturday. And if you want to be the best better that you can be, watch Stay Cashin with Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go. That was awful.